Y'all, what's up, man? Listen, follow me on my Instagram too. Go on my Instagram. My Instagram is the same name as the YouTube channel, The Podcast with Soul. Follow me on my Instagram. Share this video and give it a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like the video, then give it a thumbs down. Do what you feel. Express yourself how you feel. A good name is worth more than fine gold and precious jewels. A good name is more valuable than fine gold and precious jewels. So earlier today, I went food shopping, right? So I spent like about $74 on groceries. And I got a gallon of milk, right? Cool. I pay for my stuff. I throw my stuff in the whip, throw my stuff in the ride. I drive to the crib. So I get out and I'm taking my stuff out the car to take it upstairs because I live on the second floor. So I got too much stuff in my hand, so I take the milk and set it up on the stair, the banister, which was stupid. I should have never done that. But I don't like to sip my food, anything that I eat, even though I could have washed the gallon of milk off in the sink. I don't like to sit my stuff on the floor. I just don't do that. I ain't never sat no food on the floor. That don't sit right with me. My mother didn't raise me that way. So anyway, I sits it up on the joint, right? So I go upstairs, I take my stuff upstairs. I come back down, I say, oh snap, let me go get my milk. And I left the milk down there and something else. And water. So I said, let me go get the water and the milk. So as I'm going down the stairs, I see the milk all over the floor. Splashed on the lady's door. The milk busted. The whole gallon of milk busted on the floor in my building in the vestibule. So I'm like, man, damn. So the milk was probably like $4 or whatever it is. So I go upstairs, I get all the rags, I get the water, I clean up the milk. So I'm like, damn, now I got to go get a whole nother gallon of milk because the milk I had in the refrigerator was spoiled. So I couldn't eat no cereal with the milk. So I'm like, damn, I gotta go get a whole nother joint of milk. So I just dipped over to the grocery store where I bought the milk, where I always shop. So I go in there, I troop in there, I'm scoping out two people in particular that I know that work there, that know me, so I could tell them like, yo, I bought my milk here today. Remember when I was here, I bought the milk here, I took it home and spilled it all. Can I get another milk? Without paying? But neither one of them was there. So I'm scoping out the scene. I'm trying to see who I can see. So I see this one dude that me and him had some words. We didn't have some words. We ain't cool. But he know me because he see me every time I come in there with Little Sean. I see him every time. You understand? So I stepped to him. I said, yo, you know me, right? He said, yeah. I said, yo, I was here earlier today and I bought all my groceries. I bought a gallon of milk, took the milk home, dropped the milk on the floor, spilt the whole milk. Can I get another milk? He said, no problem, go get it. So I go get the milk, and then Sean wanted some of them strawberry yogurt joints. So I grabbed 4 of them. So I dip back up to the front to the register where he at, and he take the stuff. He said, sit it right there. So I sit it right there, and he said, man, here, take it. Don't worry about it. Just take it. Don't give me nothing. And that's the underlying tone to this video, is that even though me and this man, we don't get along, whatever the case may be, we don't like each other, and that's fine. We can keep it like that. I ain't got to like everybody, and everybody ain't got to like me. No, they don't. No, they don't. Everybody ain't got to like me, and I ain't got to like everybody. Everybody ain't got to like me. Everybody ain't got to like me, and I ain't got to like everybody. We don't all got to get along. We don't all, because we all not going to get along. That's faking. That's faking. So I walked out the store, and I said to myself, I said, Sean, a big part of why you got treated the way you got treated in that situation, number one, was your honesty. Number two, your familiarity with him and his familiarity with you, right? Your reputation, that you've been shopping in this store 10 plus years. So my man know you 10 plus years. The kindness of his heart, his understanding, and his knowing, being familiar with me. And I live a good life. I live a clean life. I don't live how I used to live. I used to jerk people. I used to rob, cutthroat, steal, gossip. I was just a real piece of shit. But I don't live that way no more. I live clean, straight up and down like 6 o'clock. And I changed my life. And I choose a life of integrity vis-a-vis a life of greed. I choose a life of patience and correctness vis-a-vis one of impetuosity and willing to cut corners to do anything to get money, like how I used to be. And it just showed that your name is important, man. Your reputation is important, man. I take pride in a good name, in my good name. That's why I don't allow incorrect impressions of me to get floated around to people that know me, when I know where the source of this incorrect impression came from. I'm going to that source and I'm going to straighten it out. I'm going to confront that source and say, yo, what did you say about me? Why did you say that about me? You know, let's go back. Let's me and you go, or I'm going to bring that person that told me, and we going, all 3 or 4 of us going to have a powwow, and we going to get this shit straight about my name and my integrity, because that's important. That's important. A lot of people want you to be like, ah man, don't sweat that. Let them say what they want to say. You know you straight. Ah man, let that go. That could turn into a whole nother situation. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Nah. 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 Because when you don't go and straighten out and correct the impression, right, that the source is assassinating your character, throwing mud on your name, putting a blemish on your reputation, when you don't go straighten that out, your silence and your lack of making the effort to correct the situation could be construed as truth, or you agree with what is being said, because you ain't said nothing. You ain't say nothing. Fuck that. You gotta sometimes go, no matter how uncomfortable the situation may be, whether it could turn into something big or not, you gotta correct the impression of your name, because your name is your name. And my name, I got a 13-year-old son who got my same name. So if my name messed up, his name messed up. That's why I take pride in that. That's why I take pride in that. I take pride in that. Like, even when I caught my Fed case, they went all over the internet, man, and just said all of these bad things about me, man. Like, if you go on Google and you type in Sean Gunby, income tax, fraud, a bunch of articles gonna come up, and it's gonna be written by people that never met me. These are just newspaper writers that took the memo from the assistant U.S. attorney from the DOJ, took it and just like murdered my name and my reputation. And I remember when I got out the prison, I got out the joint, and I started my YouTube channel, and I made my comeback. I called all of them newspapers. I went on the website, I put in my name, all of the articles that came up, I looked who the author was, and I called the newspaper. Yo, let me speak to my man. Let me speak to my man. Let me speak to the girl right there. Because I was gonna say, yo, you said this about me without knowing me, first of all, before I went to prison when I was in trouble, but now come and do an interview on me and talk to me since I've gotten out and started my own business, and I'm a single father, and I'm a YouTuber, and I'm doing something positive. But nobody never would call me back. But I made the effort, and the sun, moon, and stars saw I made the effort, right? And I couldn't leave. That is another thing that propels me and compels me to make a comeback, is because my son got my name, right? And the last thing I want to do is to have a fucked up name that he got to live under, right? That's why I didn't rap. Because if he got the same name as me, so if I become a rap, he finished. So I said, nah, gotta have a good name. A good name is better than fine gold and precious jewels. Sean G, join my 8-week program. And come work out with me so you can start looking like something. You understand? Maybe one day you can look like this. I doubt it, though. I doubt you'll ever look this good. But you can try. Sean G. Peace.